And what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Fatality. I am your host, the Fluff Master Supreme, the one who knows the combos to make Sindel scream, Mr. Big Johnny D. And of course, with me is my illustrious co-host. Oh God, I haven't said this in so long. It feels so good. Mr. Brody Kano Kane.
Here you going, you fucking dogs.
And we have a bonus on this extra episode. We are bringing along our Goranmore co-host, Mr. Chad Daddy Chrisman.
What's
doing,
up,
buddy?
bitches? I'm doing great. How you gents doing?
Fucking fantastic, dude. We're doing Fatality, man.
Hell
it's
yeah.
been a fucking minute. Oh, man. So welcome, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Last time Brody and I were here, we did a jumbled up podcast of quick 5-minute breakdowns of a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie. After thinking about it, I feel like it's something that we could possibly go back to and redo each one because, well, here we are doing the new MK Legends. And, well, we fucking only gave the first one a 5-minute to 10-minute review. And I feel like that's kind of fucking bullshit. So, oh my God, Pete Ward is in the house. What is up, buddy?
Pistol Pete.
Oh,
what's up?
Hey, dude. I love this boy. But yes, man, welcome back, gentlemen. I'm excited to talk about 2021's Mortal Kombat Legends. But before we do that, as we always do per every episode of Fatality, we do our little slice and dice where we talk about kind of what we've been doing. And we aren't going to talk about what the fuck we've been doing the last 2 months we haven't been here. We're going to just probably bring it up to the last week. So I'm going to bring it in with our guest host today, Chad Daddy. How you been, buddy?
I've been well, thanks. How about you guys?
Not bad,
fantastic,
man. Not bad
Yeah,
at all.
that's good. That's good. Not much is new here. Like I say on every Goranmore episode, it's just been an unusual casual work week. And last night, I actually got a little date night with the missus. We got to get a little, our date night started out Christmas shopping for the kids. Always fun.
Christmas shopping already. Good for you.
Fucking hell.
Dude, so every stimulus check and everything that we got for like the past year and a half, we just threw into the bank, didn't spend it. So we've got money saved up because we're putting it into the house. We saved up money for the kids for Christmas, everything. So we are set for Christmas. And we decided, fuck it. We decided to start doing the Christmas shopping for the kids. And we got some nice things for them. And I actually got a couple things for myself as well. I found, okay, get this. So I went to Ollie's. Brody, you probably don't know what Ollie's is. I don't know if they have it down there, but it's like they carry like closeout stuff from different when Toys R Us went out of business, Ollie's bought all their stock, everything they had, and they release it right around this time each year. So they get like a big load of toys put out. And I don't know if you boys ever played HeroClix. HeroClix is like a little.
I never played with them, but I know what they are.
Okay, HeroClix is like a little collectible game, Brody. It's like Marvel superheroes, DC superheroes, all different things. And I found a set of the Alien Queen and a Predator and an Alien Warrior from the AVP HeroClix.
Oh, nice!
It was $8.
Holy fuck!
It's the Alien Queen. She has the egg sac and everything. It's really cool. I mean, I still have all my HeroClix. I don't play it, but I just got it because it's a nice little Alien Queen collectible. And I grabbed it today to take it out of the box. And I kid you not, it smells like it had been sitting in somebody's basement for years. The box has this weird musty smell to it, but I figured I'm not keeping the box anyway, so who do I care?
Oh, there you go. Fuck it.
So it's got this really weird smell to it. But anyway, I got that. I had to have that. And what else did I get? It's like this little arcade, like when it ties in with Stranger Things. Like it has a bunch of Stranger Things themed games, but it also has Pac-Man, Galaga, Galaxian, and Dig Dug.
Nice.
Fucking Dig Dug. What's that again? I reckon I might have heard of that.
It's It's like an old 80s game. You basically just ran around, you dug down into the ground, and you made all these tunnels, and you blew up these little alien guys that were chasing you. It was actually it was one of my favorite arcade games when I was a kid, so it was really, really cool.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Scored,
And I
mate.
picked that up. And also yesterday in the mail, and I'll probably have it to show. I'll bring it back to show for Gormore. I got my Synapse Films release of the limited edition 2-disc set, the 4K version of Demons 1 and Demons 2.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
And I didn't think it was supposed to ship until the end of this month. So that was a nice little surprise to get it at the beginning of the month.
Oh hell yeah,
Fuck
buddy.
yeah. Yeah,
I'm hoping-
usually they don't fuck around like Synapse Films and Vinegar Syndrome and all them. They're pretty on the ball when you purchase stuff from. I mean, even down here, it takes like a week or 2 weeks. Like it, yeah, they're pretty spot on.
Yeah, I was pretty happy to get that, so I'm hoping to get a chance to watch that maybe tomorrow. I'm not going to promise anything. I know I've got a lot of stuff to do. I've got laundry to get caught up on. I got to watch The Howling for Gore and More on Monday.
Hell yeah.
I
That'd be a
haven't
fucking
seen
great
that.
episode.
I haven't seen that movie in probably like 15 years, so it'll be interesting.
I haven't seen that movie in never.
See, that
Ooh,
surprises me. You must not be a big fan of werewolf movies because you didn't see American Werewolf in London either.
It's not that I don't enjoy them. I just never go out of my way to watch them.
There's so few good ones, so that's not.
I mean,
that's not really.
I love the Underworld 1, 2, and 3. I'm not going to talk about 4 and 5 because
that's about
exist.
Those are kind of in the same vein as like the Resident Evil movies. They're just barely horror. They're more of like an action.
Yeah,
movie. I mean, they're fun. They're fun. They're fun.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm sitting for Neil Marshall to do a Dog Soldiers too.
Oh, I love that one.
There you go.
That's
great film. That's basically Aliens, but with werewolves instead. It's such a fun movie.
Which I have that. Dude, I picked that up on Blu-ray for $1.
Oh, what?
Dog Soldiers.
Dude, it was at Dollar Tree in their fucking like DVD thing, but they had it on Blu-ray there for $1, and I was like, yoink.
That's bullshit.
I've only seen it on Sci-Fi Channel, so that's why I was like, "Oh, titties, yeah!"
The best
$1.
dollar Blu-ray I found at Dollar Tree was the remake of RoboCop, and I only bought that.
I also got that there at Dollar Tree. Yes.
I only bought that just so I could say I'd buy that for $1.
Exactly. You know what? Not that we're talking about that today, but I didn't mind the remake RoboCop.
I haven't watched it.
I wish it was a hard R. I'm not gonna lie. But I really did enjoy it.
Yes.
I thought the dude did a good job, and I don't know.
Yeah. They did do a throwback to the original suit, didn't they?
Yeah, dude, that was like his whole first suit, and then he was fucking Batman was like, make it black.
Nah.
That's not even a fucking joke, dude.
I'm gonna have to watch that now just because of that. That's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, aside from that, just did a little work on the house and watched this fun movie, and now we're excited to sit here and talk about it. But I think I've talked long enough. Brody, how about you, brother?
I'm doing well, mate. Doing extremely well considering, like I said to you boys, I was on the piss all yesterday. Oh, sorry, let me clarify when I say piss. It was alcohol, beers, brewskis, all sorts. And we had the races here in Kalgoorlie, and it was a massive day indeed. I did get home a little bit early, so that's probably why I'm feeling funky fresh to talk about this film today. I happened to land a gig on a TV series just recently, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And hopefully that'll lead to bigger and better things in the future for me, especially in the Australian film industry. It's a pretty well-known TV series down here. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it. It's called Mystery Road. And it's basically about, they made a movie of it, and then that movie did so well, then they started doing a TV series on it, and this will be the 3rd season. So,
oh shit,
it's
nice.
all coming up Millhouse. And
I'll tell you what, man, I've never watched it or unfortunately heard of it until now, but knowing that my homie's working on that shit, I am definitely willing to check that out.
Definitely, yeah.
Well, Well, I will mention I've only seen the movie, so I should actually watch the TV series.
That's okay. Who gives a shit? Fuck
So,
it, dude.
yeah, exactly. But I was a fan of the film. So, and it's cool because it's going to be set in the 90s. So we're going back in time.
Ooh.
Got me fucking
That was
flux
a-
capacitor.
That was a good time.
Absolutely,
time.
yes.
It was a good time in my life.
Time of Ska, plaid shorts. It was a great time.
Yeah. Other than that, no, just doing a bit of LCE content. Yeah, just watch this film. It's good to be actually back on the show reviewing some Mortal Kombat content. And shout out to Mr. Joe Day. How are you, buddy?
Oh, Mr. Joseph, what is up, sir? Artie's
So,
always a big fan.
Yeah, Mr. Joe. Yeah, but other than that, boys, nothing else really much. How about you, Mr. Johnny D? How are you keeping, brother?
I've been well. Pretty much watched this movie, hung out with some great friends today. We were supposed to watch the new Hotel Transylvania, but for some reason that got pushed back. It's only on streaming, but I couldn't figure out we couldn't find why it got pushed back. So we ended up streaming the new Addams Family, the second one. It was okay. I don't know if it's one I would go out of my way to watch again. Like, my daughter didn't seem super interested in it. The first one was not bad. Snoop Dogg as Cousin It, dude, just fucking kills me though. I don't know why. That just fucking every time I just think about it, it just makes me fucking smile and laugh, and shit's great, dude. And then we did some Leatherface photos, which was nice, man. Nothing like super crazy. I didn't have any extra models or anything. It was just me and my buddy. He got in his cosplay. The sun was setting. I showed the boys actually right before we went live here, and got some nice photos. Not a ton of them, but probably like 10 to 15 good photos, I would say, out of like maybe 30 to 40 taken. So not too damn bad. Other than that, man, I've been just gaming, doing the fucking work thing, and fucking just ready to talk about this goddamn movie, dude. Like, excited to be back on Fatality. Happy to be live with Brody. I mean, we see Brody every week, and Brody chats with us in the chat every week, but it's not the same of actually being live with him.
Yeah, this is great having a little bit of one-on-one with him, or
right.
two.
So
you get what I mean.
I always look forward to that for sure. But fuck that, dude. I say we move on and actually talk about what we came here to talk about today.
All right, let's
that
do this.
is Mortal Kombat Legends Battle of the Realms. And before we even break this bitch down, we are going to go right into the trailer. Before we do that, actually, I'm going to say, Pete, if you're still watching, stay tuned towards the end, because we're going to actually be talking about the future of NetherRealm Studios and rumors and all that good shebang. So stay tuned. But here we go, gentlemen.
What the hell is he doing? Yes, come to me. Come to die. Shao Kahn. Lord Raiden. I offer an end to the bloodshed.
A final tournament that will determine not just the future of our realm, but the others as well.
A tournament? Like a, what, karate tournament?
It's a whole thing. I'll explain later.
Greetings, warriors of Earthrealm. Welcome to the final Mortal Kombat.
Never mind, that sums it up.
Lord Raiden told us of a child. A soul so pure that he could save the realms. You are that child, Liu Kang.
Are you ready?
I've been waiting a long time for this. So have I.
Fight!
This is the end.
Fatality. Mortal Kombat Legends, Battle of the Realms. You shall pay for my brother's death. On digital and Blu-ray.
All righty.
Excellent.
So before we even do the plot rundown here, I got to say a quick side note, and I even told Chad Daddy this before the show. It was harder to find the Green Band trailer than it was the fucking Red Band trailer. And I'm like, I can't show the Red Band trailer live. Like, we're going to get fucking banned. Like, as much as we swear and shit like that would just be like an instantaneous, like, no.
Speaking of trailers, this is actually the first time I've seen the trailer. I didn't want to see anything before I watched the movie. I didn't want anything to get spoiled.
Fair enough. Question then, you've seen Scorpion's Revenge though, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I knew you did. Okay. So, all right. Chad Daddy, would you like to take the plot rundown?
I would be delighted. In this follow-up movie to the first MK Legends, we start off right in the middle of invasion from Outworld of the Shaolin Temple. We see Jax, Stryker, and Kung Lao defending the walls alongside the monks, all the while Raiden and the other defenders, Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, and Johnny Cage, launch a strike on the Outworld base camp. While they are taking out the army of Tarkatans and generals, Shao Kahn appears and offers a suggestion. In an attempt to stop the bloodshed, Raiden listens to Shao Kahn's proposition to have one final tournament to end all the carnage once and for all. He accepts and gets the approval from the Elder Gods. The Earthrealmers then head to Outworld to take on the Outworld Emperor and his minions. All the while, the NetherRealm god Shinnok is hatching a plot while utilizing the Lin Kuei to destroy all of existence as we know it.
Hot fucking damn.
Yeah.
So when I was writing that plot rundown, dude, it was very hard to contain what could potentially go on in this movie in just one paragraph because there's so fucking much.
Yes, there is.
This literally could have been 2 to 3 different fucking films.
Bro,
yeah.
We go from MK2 to MK12 like fucking that, dude. It's ridiculous. Like
And there's little bits of all the other ones thrown in there too. You obviously get 3 with the cyber ninjas. You get
dude.
I was a little surprised that they threw Devora into this, but
right. So that's MKX. You get the Lin Kuei Temple, which Smoke and Sub-Zero are fighting at. That's also MKX.
Yep.
X-Rays are MK9, but we had that in the first movie because that was
that was one of my complaints is I could have done with a lot less of those.
But
I can understand they were trying. It was a lot of people love that feature in the game, so they were trying to throw it into
some
this.
Yes, some no. I'll say that I liked some of them. I do understand where it feels like okay, I've seen this enough.
Yeah,
at a certain point, I get that though.
Definitely would have been more effective with like maybe more so Liu Kang going up against like Shao Kahn and that. I think that would have been probably the best to actually use it.
Oh, dude!
And prior to that, scrap them, have it when it counts the most, gives it that more effect and power punch. It's fucking
right. So before we keep discussing, Brody, you want to take it away with who directed this bad boy?
Absolutely. So directed by Ethan Spalding, and our writers are Jeremy Adams, produced by Rick Morales and Jim Craig, starring Jordan Rodriguez as Liu Kang, David B. Mitchell as Raiden, Sector, and Kentaro, Joel McHale as Johnny Cage, beautiful job he did, Jennifer Carpenter as Sonya Blade, Ike Amadi as Jack Briggs, One Being, Art Butler as Shang Tsung Cyrax, Shao Kahn Soldier, Robin Atkin Downs as Shinnok and Reiko, Gray Griffin as Katana Satoshi Hasashi. I think I said that right. Lee May. Fuck, I got it right. Look out. Matthew Mercer as Striker, Smoke, and Demon One. Paul Nakuchi as the Lin Kuei Grandmaster. Emily O'Brien as Jade, Ling Kang. Patrick Seitz as Hanzo Hasashi, which is Scorpion. Fred Tadaskia, I think I said that right, as Shao Kahn. Deborah Wilson as Devora. And Matthew fucking Lillard as Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Yeah.
That was man, fucking awesome.
It anybody will listen to this, dude. That's probably the most we're gonna get out of Ultra Instinct Shaggy for Mortal Kombat. Or at least I can
Unfortunately,
personally
yeah.
hope. I don't know if I want him as a DLC character.
It
Like-
would be funny, but they would make him grotesquely overpowered.
Okay, well here's
Yes.
here's
overkill.
my thing with this is he would fit so much more in Injustice than Mortal Kombat. Just saying, because we've already had the Scooby-Doo Batman crossovers, dude. We've had like 4 of them bitches. Like, we had like 3 in the 70s, and then there was one like 10 years ago again.
Okay, you
So-
mentioned Scooby-Doo crossovers. I need to bring this up because I just recently, within the past week, found out that there is a Scooby-Doo movie that came out a couple years ago called Scooby-Doo and the Ghost of the Gourmet Chef. There is a Scooby-Doo movie out there with fucking Bobby Flay. And I did not know this existed.
Oh, that just made my day that much better now that I know that it exists, dude.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. I've seen the trailer, and I
What's
did
it called?
find a way. Scooby-Doo and the Gourmet Ghost.
Okay. We're talking about Scooby fucking Doo on Mortal Kombat, dude. But you know, let's be fair, it's not that off the wheelhouse seeing, obviously, Shaggy was in the fucking, and I'm so happy they had Matthew Lillard voice him again. Because Matthew Lillard's voiced him in a few different cartoon iterations of Shaggy in the last, since he's done the live action.
Yeah, almost since the movie, he's basically been the only Shaggy.
There was one dude that ended up replacing him, and I remember him tweeting about it because a lot of people were pissed.
Mm-hmm.
But that was in the last, don't quote me, but I want to say 3 to 4 years, maybe. So I don't know what it might have been, just a random I think it was that new weird animation.
That's what I was thinking. It was that really garbage animation one.
Yeah. It's
What's New Scooby-Doo or something?
No. It's,
but I know which one you mean. The one that's
it looks like dog shit, dude. It's just I don't know. It's like Teen Titans Go, but worse. But
yeah,
I don't
like Steven Universe, kind of bad.
Yeah. I know a lot of people like that. I'm not trying to shit on Steven.
I'm not shitting on the show. I'm just shitting on the animation style.
Yeah. No, it's not try hard by any means, I feel.
No.
Hell yeah. Fucking Pete's all about the Shaggy thing too. Dude, that shit was sweet though. Because in the first one it was Scorpion doing it to Daffy Duck. So it was it was dope that we got this. Dude, maybe we'll get him in MK12. Who the fuck knows? You know what I mean? Maybe they'll reach deep in the bag for fucking guest characters. That's on.
Even if he's not like a DLC character, maybe he's just like a character in the background that does a stage fatality.
Right. There you go.
That'd be cool. That'd be fucking sick.
All right. So before we discuss this, we have this edited by Robert. I'm gonna fuck this up.
Looks like Aaron Reich.
Aaron Reich. Thank you, sir. Music by John Jennings Boyd and Eric V. Hachikan. Distributed by Warner Brothers. Released August 31st, 2021, and runtime of 80 minutes. Gentlemen, let's discuss this bitch.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, I'm going to say this movie had a solid start, and she went right off the fucking rails about third act in, dude. I didn't even know what the fuck I was watching anymore.
And that was one thing I took on board when I remember you telling me this year. Just keep in mind that it turns fucking batshit crazy off the rails. And yeah, it really did. It really caught me off guard. I didn't expect to see what I was about to fucking see. And like I said, it definitely could have been its own fucking movie. They crammed so much in this film. I still like the film, obviously.
Oh yeah, dude.
But if they really wanted to drag this franchise or series out, you didn't have to have that last 30 minutes in this film. I just felt that completely rushed.
That should have been its own movie right there, because
you think how epic of a battle that should be.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean?
That's like that's the end of a trilogy right there. It should have ended.
Easily.
It should have ended with Liu Kang fighting Shao Kahn the way that ends.
Yes.
That should have, and I thought that was going to be it. And then, nope, there's more.
Which,
yep,
they easily could have just left it at a cliffhanger, and because Shinnok's mission went way too well. So obviously, yes, that does give a credit to the Lin Kuei and what they do. You know what I mean? Can't say that. But like we said earlier, dude, this was like when I first saw the trailer, I was like, all right, sweet. We're going to get MK2 with a little MK3 mixed in. That's cool.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like maybe a little bit extra throw-ins because obviously you see like Lee May and shit. So that's like Deadly Alliance. All right, sweet. But dude, this shit, like, it takes everything you know of MK, man. And it just is like, okay, we're going to use everything and nothing at the same fucking time. Like everything's just going to have little samples of everything. And then we're just going to make
especially when they throw in like the Cyber Ninjas and Striker, and you think, oh, great, it's going to lead into MK3. And they just completely gloss over and skip over it, which really pisses me off because there's a great story in MK3.
Fuck yeah, dude, because that's the whole invasion story, which we've talked about in prior episodes. If you're just catching out, check that shit out. You're right. Like this, it does take what MK2 was actually all about. It was just like, yo, we're doing a tournament to end all tournaments. This shit is just like, you know what I mean? Like, and what is Pete saying here? Yeah, like MK1 still, or I'm sorry, Scorpion's Revenge was still more solid MK1, but it retconned what we all know of MK, like obviously Scorpion winning and all that good shit. But like, I don't know, man. This could easily. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Was it necessary to put fucking Stryker in this film? He just randomly showed up.
Yes,
I kind of felt he just.
It was because it was the same reason Kung Lao was in this film, because we need some people. We need good people to die.
You need fodder,
or else, right?
Yeah,
because it's not Mortal Kombat if we don't have people that we like die, and that's.
I'm glad he died.
I mean, they always come back. We always see him in some iteration of another. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just glad he died, because when he died, I was like, I have no feelings for you, Stryker. You got what was coming. Suck shit.
No, I mean,
I just did not like it. I don't know.
See, I like Stryker, dude. Like everybody hates on Stryker, but like MK9 Stryker was fucking awesome, dude. Like,
yeah.
But that was the last time we got him, man. We haven't had him since then. So
he's not exactly the most popular character. So,
well, no, because he doesn't have any powers. He just has the powers of Cop.
Yeah, he's cop powers.
The power of force.
Right. He's like, I have.
And who needs him now since they brought in RoboCop?
Right.
Yeah, well,
like
pretty much.
That. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, but you already have like Sonya and stuff who uses guns, and obviously now like Cassie and stuff. But it's like, so that's probably why he hasn't been back, because like you still have people that are using guns, but they have powers. But it's like, once again, where does Stryker come in? He's like pistol, grenades, haha. Like,
I would have loved to have seen Mocap more than him being in this.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so since you mentioned Sonya with the guns, like, we just need, how badass was she sniping the Tarkata warriors in the beginning?
First of all, can I say I'm glad you brought that up, because that is the best line in the whole movie. Bruce Lee.
That blows up.
Fucking A. Oh. Dude, watching Joel McHale, so like, because I got the extras and shit, dude, watching him just do the voiceover work, like, and just seeing all the extras and shit, that dude is like straight up, he is perfect.
The guy's
like,
hilarious. Like,
oh my god,
we watch Masked Singer, and he's a frequent guest. He's a frequent guest on there, and he is fucking hilarious on there. So I'm really I was really happy to see him, you know, in the first one and then in this as well.
Oh yeah, he's great. I got a little bit more about him, but we'll talk about that later. But, all right, seeing we're still discussing. I mean, like I said, dude, first two acts I feel really held it together, and then it was just like you said, Shao Kahn got his demise, which was fucking. Can we not just say Holy Dragon Ball Z now that we're actually talking about it? Because I didn't want to say that to Chad, because I didn't want to give anything away, or you, but it was just like, bro, he went straight up Super Saiyan. Like, what the fuck?
He did too.
With fucking one arm.
Not even. Okay, so I've seen a few people complaining about that, and I think because they're like, how the fuck did he heal himself? But in MKX, he had a duelist form, which would like heal and also like negate, I believe. I didn't use it too much, but I'm assuming that was just a nod to that. Like, that's how he was able to like heal that curse or whatever. Because everybody's like, oh, that was bullshit. Because like, why didn't he do it all the time? It's like, well, yeah, but he needed that like push of fucking Raiden dying and all that other shit to like send him over the edge. But I don't know, man. This movie.
I mean, Raiden was straight up boss in this fucking movie.
Yes, he
oh
was.
My God. And whole different fucking. Like that was almost the MK11, like spoiler alert if you haven't played MK11, but go check our episode out on that shit. But like, yeah, Raiden gives up his godhood in that and gives it like transfers it to Liu Kang. But in this one, he straight up just gives it up to be able to fight in the tournament. Like, dude, that's something like unprecedented, dude. Never happened in any other MK story that I'm personally aware of.
Wait, I thought that happened in Annihilation.
Actually, yeah. Or he gives them up, doesn't he? But he gets them back.
That's
does he?
true. Well, technically, okay. So, but does he get it back in this as well?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, he does. I would say yes.
Yes.
Because remember the very last scene you see. Is it what you see his shadow like walk?
You see his
back
silhouette.
in,
yeah. You see like his silhouette from the hat.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I
And then you
think
see like lightning striking.
Yep. So I would assume like because of his honorable death, the gods like resurrected him. That's what. So maybe we will get a third one, but the fact that like Liu Kang is fucking uber god now, like I don't know if they're gonna go with it. Like,
but does he still have those powers though?
I mean, did he give him? Did he disperse the elder gods once he separated all the planets? I don't remember.
I dare say he would have, because I'm pretty sure the elder gods wouldn't want to live in fucking Liu Kang forever.
Right. I didn't know if it was one of those things where it was like once the transference, like that was just it. Like he's just that now. But I mean, maybe. You're right though. Like that could have been a whole third movie in itself. You could have left this. Maybe giving us a little bit more of like the Lin Kuei stuff in the center and shit, and then
drag
like
out the fight scenes.
Right. Not only that, but like don't have them working with Shinnok so early. Like show that towards the end. You know what I mean? Like build that up a little bit more.
And how hilarious was it when the Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei realized that he was working for Shinnok?
Oh yeah, right. That when that dude got fucked, it was just like that one. That was one that you're just
that was so funny because he's like, oh, they always talk about Shinnok, the Mad God, trying to. It's like, wait, you're Shinnok?
Yeah. It's like, yes. And he's fucking crazy in this, dude. Like way more. I mean, like it's kind of like MKX. Like I think he still wanted to destroy the realms in that. He wasn't trying to release, but he was trying to do it himself. He wasn't trying to release an ancient god. To which, in my case, led to we went beyond animalities, dude, and we went to full on like kaijualities in this one, dude, because it was like well past the point of just like a dragon, you know, like he turned into fucking Godzilla, dude. I was like, holy shit,
more or less, yeah.
But it wasn't bad. It's just different, I guess. Is the word I'm looking for. I don't know. Didn't feel it for you?
Nah, not at all, really. I saw it coming like that. Obviously, that's his trademark, turn into the fucking dragon.
Yeah.
But going up against something like that, Shinnok just looked too powerful for him. But then for some reason he gets the jump on him. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't feel it. As I keep saying, I just feel like that whole end fight was rushed, and they just threw every character in there to try and help defeat him. And yeah, I just didn't really hit it on the head for me. I was a little bit disappointed. Just for that. Yeah.
How many times did you end up watching it for this, dude?
I watched it twice.
Did you? So the first time I watched it, I definitely like had that weird like, kind of feeling. When I got done, I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. That was like I want to like it.
Yep.
And I just don't know. Like, and as the second time was better for me. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, I still didn't love it. I was like,
yeah, it was fun, but like I said, it's not perfect. I had my problems with it too. Like the beginning, I mean, it shows Liu Kang is a baby, but then it shows all of a sudden Outworld attacking the Shaolin Temple, which seemed just completely from out of left field to me. It's like, did I miss something? What the hell happened?
Which, okay, so I thought about that too, but then I'm also thinking, I'm like, all right, well, this was originally the setup in MK2, and if you think, and I know this is just all like, wow, it's a little in my head, but maybe it's true. So like this stylized is very MKX, right? Like both these MK Legend movies, like everything is MKX hardcore styled with little extra shit. If you think back to like MK9, that's literally how MK2 started after they won the first tournament. Is like they were on the Shaolin temples, and then all of a sudden, like Shang Tsung showed up, and then all of a sudden they invaded the temple. So I figured it was just kind of like essentially that, but just on a way crazier, grander scale.
Okay, I don't really remember much about MK9,
no, that's
so.
Yeah, dude. Funny enough, like you mentioned that scene, the animators talk about it in the behind this scene shit. They actually got shit for doing that scene because a lot of people say don't do big crowd scenes with animation because it's really fucking hard because it's just hard to look good. And they just said, no, fuck you. And I thought it actually turned out pretty well. Like,
yep.
But all right.
Another complaint that I
sorry,
had was the Tarkatan warriors.
Yeah.
They all look too similar to each other that you couldn't tell Bob Rocca apart from any of the others.
I think it was just more so his actual like clothing, but I think that's why they also said his name when he was actually on screen, so you could actually know. Because otherwise, you'd be like, "Okay, this is just another."
Like literally, the only time you know it's really him is right there in the beginning.
Right. Well, not in the beginning, but
no, when they're in the. Well, we'll talk about that scene later because that plays into like one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. All right, Brody, you want to take some behind the scenes, buddy?
Absolutely. So, following the release of Scorpion's Revenge in April 2020, screenwriter Jeremy Adams expressed interest in doing a sequel. So, in June 2021, a sequel was announced with most of the cast and crew from the previous film set to return. On the day before the film's release, a Warner Brothers animation logo variant featuring Shaggy Rogers and from Scooby-Doo strangling Scorpion was uploaded onto the internet, inspired by the Ultra Instinct Shaggy internet meme. As a follow-up to the previous film's logo variant featuring Scorpion strangling Daffy Duck in place of Porky Pig.
Yeah. So, I'm not going to lie. I wonder if like they leaked that themselves just for a sale tactic.
Oh, yeah.
Because people were probably like, I mean, I was going to buy it anyways, but I was also kind of like, I was even more eager to buy it just to see if that shit was true or not. Not saying that was worth $20, but you know.
Absolutely. So we also have. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, and major kudos to Warner Brothers Animation for fast tracking a sequel like that and getting it out there pretty fast.
Fucking right, dude. Years time, like that's fucking insane.
Absolutely. We also have Matthew Mercer reprising his role as Curtis Stryker from the 2011 video game for the first time in a decade. And Dave B. Mitchell reprises his role as Sector from Mortal Kombat 11. And Matthew Yang King, who voiced both Liu Kang and Fujin in Mortal Kombat 11, now voices Kung Lao.
Fuck yeah, dude. Keeping it in the Mortal Kombat family there.
Can I just say how much Kung Lao like always gets fucked over?
I feel like that's been just a running thing that we've always talked about on this show, but it's true.
Even in the movie.
I was looking at that last comment there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, buddy.
What else we got here? Oh, sorry. Did you want to say something, Mr.
No,
Johnny
sorry,
Depp?
dude. That comment threw me off. Go right ahead, bud.
You know, poor Kung Lao though. He's like the Yamcha of Mortal Kombat.
He is. Kung Lao always has to get fucked, dude. If it's not, it wouldn't be Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean? Like, same thing with Stryker. I feel like Stryker always just gets the shaft. Like, anytime he comes in, it's just like, yep, nope, dead. Because they brought him back in MK9, and then they ended up killing him in MK9. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
He's basically a scapegoat. It's
Right,
funny.
dude. Like, you got to have meat. You got to have good person meat for MK, dude, or else it just doesn't make it. Everybody's got it. Everybody's got to die on both sides. I should say. Better than Krillin. Hey, you.
Don't be shitting on Krillin.
Don't be shit on Krillin. Krillin is Krillin's the dude that has that dumbass friend, aka Goku, who's way stronger, way more talented, and shows up and is like, "Hey, dude, come on, we gotta go save the world." And Krillin's just like, "All right, let's go."
It's so easy to shit on Krillin, but you need to remember Krillin is the strongest human.
Right, Earthling, or still human, so Earthling can be whatever.
Fucking Krillin.
Yo, man. Listen, dude, he was teaching Goku new shit in Super. And Goku's fucking going up against him in fucking Super Saiyan Blue. And like, how's that fair to Krillin? Like,
The funny
True.
thing is Krillin probably look at it and say, "Hey, laugh all you want. I'm fucking Android 18. You're not."
Yeah, right. Don't stick your fingers in the robots. Whoops.
Oh god.
Shit.
They're not really robots though. They were normal humans at one point.
No, I know. They're
given
more like Android
cyborgs.
upgrades.
Yeah, they're more like cyborgs.
Alrighty.
So this movie takes a lot of characters and lore from previous games to meld into this one story, to which as MK fans, we are used to in the universe being rebooted. So examples would be characters from 2, 3, and 4, Deadly Alliance, and X, as well as mentioning of the Kamidojo. I think I said that right.
Kamidogu.
Kamidojo. Fuck.
You're all good, dude.
Which, I need to stay off the terps the night before, I think. Which is what brought back Anaga in Deception, and even the creation of Fire God Liu Kang from MK11.
Yeah. We had, like we mentioned before, they took references from every fucking MK game from 2 to the previous, and they're just like, all right, everything good needs to go in here. Just everything. Just mention something from each game, we're good to go. That's all you got to do.
Hey, maybe that's their plan for a third one. Maybe they're just going to adapt MK11.
Yeah, but I mean, the way MK11 ended with Fire God Liu Kang and that, dude, like, you know what I mean? Like, Raiden gave him his powers. It was different how he got it in this movie, but essentially it's almost the same. Like, I'm glad we don't have kaiju fight. I mean, who knows? Maybe fucking MK12 bring kaiju fights in, dude.
No, do not put that thought out there. Do not put that out into the universe.
Okay, what about animality thoughts or fights though? Like if they brought back actual animalities but did fights, I would still say no. Because
I was never a fan of the animalities to begin with.
No.
You got Scorpion. What, didn't Scorpion turn into a fucking spider?
No,
he turned into a penguin, dude. He turned into a penguin and shit an egg and blew up.
Yeah, it was the fucking stupidest shit, but it was hilarious because it's like, why does the dude who lives in hell turn into whatever?
Oh no, it was Kano. I'm thinking of, I think.
Kano was the big spider.
He was the tarantula. Shiva was a fucking scorpion.
So what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude. That's why in MK4 they actually gave Scorpion the power to turn into a scorpion. And I was like, oh, okay. There we go. But
makes sense.
dude.
So what else we got? We got Joe McHale was given a lot of leeway when voicing Johnny Cage, which he said came very naturally to him, and also even changed some of the animation scenes to fit his ad-libbing. Even Ed Boon noted that he can no longer hear anyone else play Cage, and I would totally fucking agree. He sold this.
Oh, dude.
It's fantastic.
Like, I almost want him to play Cage in the new MK2. I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not either.
He's kind of fit. He can obviously get way more fit for a movie role, dude, like with trainers and shit like that. I'm sure they could train him to fight.
Yep.
He's not. I never thought about it, dude, but honest to God, like,
he's got the whole aesthetic. He looks like him to an extent.
Right. He's got that skinny kind of athletic build, but like he could still get a little bit more I mean, like, you know,
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I mean, like, I know everybody's like Ryan Reynolds and all this other shit. And I love me my Ryan Reynolds, but it's just he
I
does
don't-
not fit that character for me.
No, he does
It
not.
just doesn't. It's
No.
because Ryan Reynolds
He's
would be
overrated.
Ryan Reynolds. He wouldn't be Johnny Cage. And that's my problem with that. Yeah, I fucking do. Woo! Steel City exclusive, baby. Fuck, where the hell are we? Oh, Joe McCann. But yeah, man, like we haven't seen anything casting for MK2, but I'm not gonna lie, I hope somebody's listening because I'm gonna say just fucking use it, dude. Start training him now. Like, give him a year. You know what I mean? Like, actually, like, send him to some fucking martial arts lessons and shit like that for like a good 6 months.
Give him some steroids.
I don't even know if you need steroids.
Yeah.
I mean, like, whoever's fucking Chris Hemsworth trainer, man, go to him. Like, because Chris Hemsworth got fucking huge for that Hogan fucking, was it biopic coming out, whatever you want to call it? But
yeah,
go to him, dude. Like, because Cage isn't huge, you know what I mean? Like, he just needs to be a little bit jacked. But dude, like, the personality, everything's fucking there, man. Like 100%. And him with that new Sonya, boom. Train the kid from Stuart Little. Oh yeah, that dude's jacked as fuck now too.
Yeah, he's a weapon.
Right?
He's a weapon.
Fucking A. You know who I was thinking about the other day who would have actually played a way better General Riego than the fucking dipshit that we got in the new movie is so remember the really big guy from Boy Meets World, and he was also in like My Name is Earl. He was the brother and shit like that. We do not condone steroid use. Do you guys know who I'm talking about by chance? I wish I knew his name, and I'm brain farting terribly.
I've never really watched Boy Meets World.
Did you ever watch My Name is Earl?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was the brother.
Ethan Suplee.
Oh
yeah. That dude
Randy.
is jacked as fuck now, dude. He should have played Rieko, dude.
Yes.
He would have been like, that dude's got acting chops. He would have, and he's huge. Like, that would have been awesome. But no, like, I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking about that the other day, but
that's actually, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I think that's great. Fuck,
yes,
the more I think about it,
man. Remember the Titans. But that dude's fucking ginormous now. Alrighty. I think we got one more behind the scenes, buddy.
Absolutely, we do. And I will finish this off with Patrick Seitz, who voiced Scorpion and who was in the MK universe since 2008's MK versus DC through to MKX in 2015, including Injustice Gods Among Us. However, his role in MK11 was replaced as there was a new voice actor chosen. However, he was brought back to reprise his role in 2020 for the first MK Legends Scorpion's Revenge.
And can I just say, if anybody doesn't know what Patrick Seitz looks like, do yourself a favor and Google search him, because he is not the man you would think is voicing fucking Scorpion.
I'm going to do that right now.
He's like a 6'6". Okay, picture me, but like Bobby's height and blonde, but with really long hair and an even longer beard.
Holy fuck!
He's just a big fluffy dude. And
he looks like he should be playing in Mastodon or a fucking death metal band.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there he is. Like, that's fucking Scorpion, and the dude has like the most like deep, like badass, just like vengeful fucking voice. You know what I mean? Like,
that's like the first time you see Kevin Conroy.
Oh yeah, dude. You're like, that's Batman. That's Batman. Like, Mark Hamill kind of resembles the Joker. I could see him just playing the live action Joker. It wouldn't be, you know what I mean? Like, it would be amazing. Actually, I'd probably cry. But I feel like this sounds. But Kevin Conroy, I don't know if I could see him playing Bruce Wayne.
But he actually has.
He has. But
on the Flash Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover, he played Bruce Wayne.
Live action Bruce Wayne. So that still might be a better fit than like the Bruce Wayne they chose for Titans, which seems very weird to me because I just don't see that dude as Bruce Wayne. And that was the dude who was, I believe he was the doctor in Resident Evil 3. He was also the bad guy in Tomb Raider, if that helps. I don't know. He's an English dude, but I was just like, huh.
Wait, new Tomb Raider or
Old
Angelina
Tomb Raider.
Jolie?
Angelina
Okay.
Jolie.
Oh, that's going back a ways. Wait, was he
He
the
was like an
doctor
English
in-
dude.
You sure you don't?
Yeah, he played in Run of the Resident Evils. He did. He ends up turning into. Oh my god, what the fuck is it? It's the one where they're in the desert and he's got the facility down in the desert where all the zombies are surrounded on the outside, and then he takes the extra.
I didn't see that one. You said British Doctor, and I thought it was the same guy that was in the first one.
Anyways, fuck that. That's Batman and Injustice talk. We're not doing that this episode. That's maybe next episode.
I will. Sorry,
crossed.
just to chime.
Yeah.
Just to chime in. I will mention something, and I know TJ hates it, but every time I think of Mark Hamill, I think of his ball sack in Body Bags. Did you ever see that film and you see Mark Hamill ball sack?
I've
Fun
never
fact
seen
for
that
you
film.
Mark Hamill fans. You see his
All
gooch,
right.
you see his ball sack, and yeah, I'll just mention that. There you go.
I just
Fun
love
fact
every
of the
time. I love every time you bring that up, and it makes TJ uncomfortable.
That's
day. He fucking
hilarious.
hates it.
He does.
I never knew that, but now, damn, dude, I'm learning a lot of new things today.
Yeah. Treat yourself.
Fucking right, dude. Trick or treat yourself. It's October, baby.
Damn straight.
Fucking A, dude. So, all right, let's bounce into our questions then here.
All right.
Where did you watch it, gentlemen, and how was the quality?
I got a digital copy of it, and it was 1080p. It was beautiful.
Nice.
I watched it on YouTube while I was training at the gym, getting my fucking flex on, and it was
Fucking
about
A.
7.
Sexy.
Yeah, I was about to go Super Saiyan on these motherfucking gym equipment. Watching this,
You
and
Liu
it was
Kang.
fucking A, 720p quality. Unfortunately, I didn't get that full 1080, so it was still good quality to an
Nice.
extent.
I picked up the physical, not the day of, but the day after. So I got to watch that and the sweet little extras, which there's not a lot of it, but it's called The God and the Dragon Battling for Earthrealm. And then there's obviously audio commentary and then voices of combat and gags reel. It's kind of nice because you get to watch Ed Boon's like take on it a little bit. And that's where I got the quote that he actually was talking about, like Joe McHale. But dude, just watching all the bloopers and the extra shit with McHale is fucking hilarious. And
You said about the gag reel, and I could just picture like it's all.
oh my
Joel
god,
McHale.
dude! So you remember the part? Do you remember this fight scene where Cage is about to fight Devora, and he's doing like the actual like actor like talk like.
That was fucking hilarious.
So they kept showing him when he was doing that in the fucking studio, dude, and it's just like he's just saying he says it like 10 different style phrases like that shit, dude, but he just going on and he's just like it's just fucking hilarious, man.
When he was going through that, all I could think of was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yes,
Which
Fucking
scene?
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Goodwill
Oh
Hunting.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Oh my god. Fucking
Yeah,
A,
lion
dude.
face, lemon face.
Lion face, lemon. Ooh. Fuck yeah, dude. Quality was great though. And like I said, if you guys, I don't know, did the extras come on the digital copy, Chad, at all? Like if you
Not the
bought
one
it?
I got. I got
No.
just the film.
Okay. They might be on YouTube, honestly. But definitely worth probably a check out. It's kind of nice. So get over here. Did the opening scene hook sword you in?
Are we talking about the opening scene with?
We're talking
Baby
the
Liu
opening scene
Kang?
with Baby Liu Kang.
Yes, it
and
did
Raiden.
actually.
And Raiden coming in like a motherfucking OP, dude. Dude, he murked what 4 Tarkatans like fucking nothing. Like, what a great opening to an MK movie, dude.
They definitely didn't skimp on the blood in that scene either.
Fuck no, man. Liu Kang's parents got royally fucked. And it kind of makes me question, though, like Raiden's, like what Raiden keeps saying, like he's like, oh, I saw something in Liu Kang. But like, did the Tarkatans or at least Outworld already know that he saw something in Liu Kang and that's why they were after him? Or like, did they all know that he was somehow the chosen one, and that's why, like, because why I want to know why the assassination team was already after his parents and baby Liu Kang.
I think they had to have known that he was this chosen one. When Raiden told him he was the chosen one because he made him the chosen one, I think it was just Raiden playing coy. Like there was more
Right,
to it.
'cause,
I
like-
think it was above him.
That's what I'm saying, because like, dude, like otherwise it doesn't make sense of why the Tarkatans were attacking his family. You know what I mean? Like they had
Yeah.
to know for some reason he was the assassination attempt. Like they were after the baby. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not like a necessarily need. It's obviously not necessarily needed, but it just seemed like it could have been explained a little bit more, maybe by the elder gods. Are like, no, you were actually fully chosen. I don't know. Just my thought. Favorite character, gentlemen.
Fuck, this was tough because there was so many in this film.
You only get 60 to choose from, so you know.
I know.
I really liked Sub-Zero in this film, trying to sort of become like his brother, if not more. But I really wanted more Smoke. I love Smoke so much, and I just I was devastated when what they did to him.
Bro.
Yeah, I just really wanted more. It was fucking shit.
That
I couldn't agree more.
I love Robot Smoke from MK3. Don't get me wrong. Technically Ultimate MK3. But like, dude, Classic Smoke is just so awesome. And he just doesn't, I mean, we also haven't had him since MK9. And I've wanted him for a long time to come back. So seeing him in this movie just made me, I'm like, oh my God, dude. Fucking awesome. So yeah, I 100% agree.
Yes.
It would have been interesting to see if they went the MK9 route though, and like Smoke actually got away.
And got
they
Cyber Sub-Zero.
Cyber Sub-Zero, right.
That would have been cool.
So, but you know, who knows where the animated, they said they only wanted to do 2, but if the money's there, you know that shit will fucking, they'll keep doing them.
Absolutely.
I hope so.
Stretch that out.
Well, because they could go with more the whole like actual MKX story where they actually have like the future generation at that point. They have Cassie and fucking Kung Jin and all that. You know what I mean? Like, I still feel like they can keep going with it.
Yeah, they should.
Absolutely.
They really should.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'd keep buying them.
And we
That's
create
all
more
they care about.
content.
Yeah, right. I mean, dude, I don't know. Favorite. I want to say Cage, but that's an obvious for me. So I can't. I feel like I can't say it, even though, like,
I was thinking the same. And I really love Cage in this movie, but I think I got to go with Raiden.
Raiden was awesome, dude.
He was an ultimate badass in this movie.
And
Yep.
he had like a definite, like, more of a father-son type vibe with Liu Kang going on, which you've always kind of got, but not, I feel like, to this level at least.
Right.
But and to the point of where he sacrificed himself the way he fucking does, man. Like, if you haven't seen the movie, go just pause that shit here and go fucking watch it. I mean, we've spoiled enough already as it is, but dude, fucking Raiden gets it brutal. And it, like, not that other characters don't, but that scene, dude, you're just like, oh, you kind of feel that one.
I know.
It hurt. I'm actually gonna go with dude, I don't know, man. I kind of want to say Shao Kahn, dude. I feel like they did him really right in this movie.
Yes.
For the most point.
Yep.
Like, I wish it ended with his death. You know what I mean? Then we got like maybe a prelude, like we talked about earlier. But he was just fucking awesome.
What's up, Scoobs?
Oh, what up, Scuba?
Scuba. Yeah, he was very
Cabra.
fucking intimidating in this. They did him right. Give him that justice that he deserves.
I gotta mention, and I love this. I love how not only like him, but him and Liu Kang literally come in like fucking meteorites when they come into this movie. Like, Johnny Cage is like, we're not alone, and then Liu Kang's just like 3 guys. And then fight. And then Shao Kahn comes in like fucking Master Chief in fucking Halo 3, where he's just falling from fucking orbit. And he takes out his own motherfuckers. He's just, but it's like six motherfuckers. And
I knew this wasn't going to happen, but I was kind of low-key hoping that when Shao Kahn spoke, it was Brian Thompson doing his voice.
Okay. That would have been interesting.
I mean, I didn't hate him as Shao Kahn in the movie, so
That would be
with
interesting if they brought him to voice Shao Kahn in the games. I mean, they brought the retro 95 movie skins and shit in with the voices, so it's possible. They'd probably never dude, could you imagine that round table discussion? Yo, let's do an MK Annihilation DLC pack. The fuck are you smoking, dude? Have you seen Annihilation? Nobody
you're
wants
fired.
that. Nobody wants that. No, man, think about it. No, get the fuck out.
That's a recipe for fucking disaster if I've ever heard of one.
That's the one where that dude's getting thrown out the window at the end of the meme at the fucking board table. Oh man. So did we all say favorite character?
Yes.
I believe so.
Favorite fight?
I actually pissed myself laughing at the Johnny Cage and Devora fight. That was fucking hilarious.
It's just a kick in the nuts. You don't have nuts.
So funny. That was so funny.
Just the way he gets his balls annihilated by such a shit character. I just fucking found that hilarious.
It was so funny because he's like, that's my move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't even get to do the ball breaker. Dude, he kind of got swatted hard in that fucking fight, man. He didn't land shit on Devora. Like, his fucking shadow kick got just literally like bitch slapped. It was like, it's like, damn. Like, he made amends for it when he was protecting Sonya later on in the Tarkatan fight. But
that was actually a really cool scene. I like that.
That was some crazy 80s like 80s music going on in that scene, dude. I was digging it too. It was weird.
That was cheese.
It was cheese. Super cheese, dude. But the grenade into breaking the teeth was fuck. I don't know. That was
crazy. That was
just
crazy.
Like, ooh, fuck, dude. That's just added insult right there. Oh, fucking A. Favorite fight. What do you got, Chad Daddy?
I think, and I really like the Johnny Cage divorce. And Devora, she was very underused in this. Like, so why was she even in it? Yeah. But I got
there's a lot of characters, like I said, dude. And like Brody said, they just got thrown in there, just thrown in their sake. It just was annihilation, fight, essentially. They were just like, yo, man, just list names. That's all.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, I think I'm gonna go with the three cyber ninjas fighting Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Oh, damn! Yeah,
that was a good one.
Because
that was a fucking
that wasn't a fight. That was war.
Because you.
Yes.
I would almost say you could take that from the whole just Scorpion fighting Sub-Zero into that fight. Like that was dude. Ooh, that was good. Oh man, there's so many good.
And that was probably the longest fight scene we got in this too.
I was gonna say because the others felt really rushed in the
yeah, everybody was like, there was just some super OP people in the time being. I'm gonna have to say when Raiden fought, dude, when he beat the fuck out of Rieko. That was fucking pretty brutal, and it was awesome to just see Raiden fucking go straight up ham. And it was nice to see Rieko, like an actual good Rieko, like how he should be. So even though he was getting his ass fucking pummeled. Yeah, I don't know, man. That was good. I think I'm gonna have to go with that one, I think. So finish him. Favorite fatality?
I had Jax ripping off Kintaro's arms. Oh, that was pretty fucking brutal.
That was pretty sweet, and it was some good revenge from Goro's fucking him up in the first one.
That's go ahead.
Yeah, the X-ray. I think that's what done it justice as well. You slowly see him pull off his
right out the sockets, dude.
Yeah,
like
mincing that meat of muscle, and I don't know. But it was good to see him do that because, like, as I always say, fuck Kintaro. I never liked him or played him in the game. So,
fucking Tiger Stripe bitch.
Yeah, fuck you.
But that was gonna be my pick as well, and essentially because it's a throwback to Shaolin monks.
Yes.
Yep.
So you just basically rip the fuck out of Kintaro, beat the fuck out of him with his own fucking
dude.
And that and it took me forever. By the way, going back to Shaolin Monks, it took me forever to realize in the final fight with Shao Kahn that you had to hit him with fucking Kintaro's severed head.
Yep. Or it was that, or the skull. There was a skull there sometimes, wasn't there? Or maybe it was.
Yeah.
I think.
But yes, dude, Shao Kahn. I mean, Shao Kahn's always been a bitch. He's always had buff damage and shit like that. But in Shaolin Monks, he was fucking ridiculously hard.
Yes, he
Like,
was.
On normal, it was like uber insane. So I could only even imagine like on super hard, like what the fuck it would have been. But favorite fatality. It's a tie, dude. I'm gonna have to go with it's a tie between Stryker's own head rip from Shang Tsung, which was fucking awesome because just the impaling and then you're ripping your own, like that's fucked, dude. That's straight up fucked. And that's why I mention it first because I feel like that's like almost the top one for me. But at the same time, when our boy Kung Lao literally gets fucking ripped in half with fucking by Shao Kahn, dude, like that shit was fucking woof. I could only imagine what that would feel
and
like.
he was even getting sliced open with his own fucking hat.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
that's a big fuck you.
I feel like out of all the times he got killed, this is possibly like one of the worst ones he's got fucked in, dude. Like straight up.
After all the times he's got killed.
He's the Kenny. He's the Kenny of fucking. He keeps coming. Oh fuck!
Oh my god! They killed Kung Lao.
That's right. You bastards! Liu Kang's pissed again. God damn it!
Oh fuck.
Okay. So obviously this is an animated film. So voice acting, good or bad?
It was really good.
Fucking good. It was.
Especially Joel McHale.
Great. Oh, dude, Joel McHale was great. And the girl who played Sonya, she was the sister in Dexter, and she was also in Quarantine. I think she does great as Sonya, dude.
Wait, was she the woman in The Exorcism of Emily Rose?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was Sonya Blade, buddy. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, she was great in it, man, because she's always got that boss bitch kind of fucking like attitude a little bit. You know what I mean? Like a good tone with her. Yeah, I think the voice acting is on point, and obviously we also got returning voice actors from previous MK titles returning to their characters and shit, so that's always a plus too. Animation quality / cinematography of the animation.
It was great. I thought it was done very well. I just kind of feel like I've said throughout the thing, they should have, maybe played with a little bit more in the cinematography department of creating these fight. I mean, the fight scenes were great, but just drag them out that little bit longer,
Yeah. Right.
They were really quick flashes. Like it was like fucking zoom, 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 and then it was all over.
And that's another reason why I say Dragon Ball. Like it was just like the fights are just super like Dragon Ball prolongs the fights like the opposite way though, where you're like, all right, same fight, 10 episodes. Where this has got 10 fights, 1 episode. It's like, okay.
Hey, you've heard the joke before. How many sands does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
One, but it takes 10 episodes.
Boom. That's right. He's got to think about it. He's got to have the mental monologue. I need to change this light bulb because I actually kind of went Speed Racer in my head a little bit. Oh man. I'm gonna say the cinematography of I guess. Would you call it that for animated still with the cinematography, like how the way it's drawn and stuff? I guess like
it's just basically highly advanced storyboarding, pretty much.
Right.
I'd still say cinematography. Yeah, it's still a movie at the end of the day.
So I liked a lot of, and we did talk about this previously. I did like most of the X-rays. I feel like some of them just felt a little. Some of them wasn't needed, but like let's say and one kill in particular I did enjoy was one of the ones where Sonya sniped through a motherfucker, and you track the bullet and you see it go through muscle, like brain matter, and then muscle, and then it shows the outside of actually like shooting through his arms and his fucking head like all in one shot. And I just love that, dude. I like that shit right there was just like that shit's the money. And it's not really an X-ray, you know what I mean? Like it was I don't know.
And see, if we did favorite scene here like we do in Gordon Moore, that would have been my pick for the favorite scene right there. Was the whole surrender scene, and Johnny Cage shows up, and they think he's there to surrender. He's like, "No, I'm here for your surrender."
Right?
Yeah.
Johnny Cage, international superstar.
And then fucking and Sonya sniping everyone. I love that.
That was a great, like, and that wasn't even the opening scene because that was like I would say your third deep scene in, because you have Liu Kang baby attack at the mausoleum, or I'm sorry, attack at the Shaolin Monk Temple, and then obviously go into that. But yeah, dude, that shit was straight up, because actually, you get a lot more characters. You get the whole like base camp, and Joel McHale just brings it in hard. Like,
yes, he does.
It's so good. It's about time you noticed me. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, he just needs to play fucking Cage. Like, oh man, dude, just put some
100.
sunglasses on him. He's already got that like hair going on. Dude, and he's got the wit.
And he does.
And once again, I did think I mentioned it, but at least I feel like for the cinematography, the Wuxi battle itself is just a big animation feat, because anything big battle is usually told not to do, because bigger the battle, the way less detail you're going to get, especially in an animated film, and especially one that moves as quick as this one does. You know what I mean? This isn't steady frames like Japanese anime, where it's story, just one frame, next frame. Like, dude, there's a lot of shit going on very fast in this, dude. And there's just, I mean, shit, man, when Jackson Stryker land down, Jax like mows down like 50 motherfuckers right off the bat when he goes guns arm. Like, you know what I mean?
Dude, those gun arms were fucking awesome.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love Stryker. Did I just shoot something with wings? Did it have wings? Right? Like, this man knows what I'm talking about.
He was definitely in over his head.
Dude, once again, power of cop. He's pretty fucked at that point. Even Johnny Cage has got some green aura shit. You know what I mean? All right, gentlemen. So other than that, final thoughts on the movie?
Yeah, it was actually really fucking entertaining. And like I mentioned earlier, like, it's definitely not better than Scorpion's Revenge, but this definitely has some great moments. But it's like what we discussed, it's the story tends to a completely different fucking direction. 3/4 in. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of for the fans of Mortal Kombat, I definitely feel that they're going to give this a love it or hate it scenario. I mean, I kind of still feel that way with it. Like, I'm not 100% sold, mainly due to that last bit of the film. I honestly thought, we could have had another movie with that last act. It really didn't need to be crammed in there at all.
100%, I agree with that one, dude.
Yeah, but nevertheless, we still got some great stuff in this film. Just don't try and cram too much into it. That's my biggest problem.
Like, maybe if it actually had a whole nother hour, like, even if it wasn't an extra film, just give an extra, like, if you want to do a 2-hour animated film, fine, do a 2-hour animated film. You know, whatever.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Yep.
Maybe even another extra 30 minutes. Maybe it doesn't even need the full hour, like, but still enough to where it's like, if you're gonna have a battle like that battle's got to be like a solid 15 minutes, I would feel.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If you're going as epic portions.
I would say if they were going to add another half hour, make the actual previous fight scenes longer, and just completely omit that ending and make that something else entirely.
No, that's fine. I could agree with that too. That would be. I feel like you would end it way on a higher note than necessarily what we did.
Yeah, and I loved your idea of ending it with a cliffhanger. That would have worked so much better.
Right, because now you're just like, oh, what the, if you didn't even really know, what the fuck, what's his name, Shinnok was up to, like, it just brings him in. Like, you already saw him at the end of the first one, but if they just kind of did that again, and you're like, oh shit, dude, like, what's going on here? Because if they did a little bit more of just the Scorpion versus Sub-Zero shit of like Sub-Zero really like hunting him down, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but so Chad, what are your final thoughts about it?
I think Brody summed it up extremely well. I got to agree with everything he said. I wish the actual normal fight scenes could have been longer. I'm not entirely sold on the character choices for some of them. Like I said, Devora, didn't really feel like she needed to be here. A couple of the other ones, was it Lee May?
Lee May, yep.
Yeah,
She was definitely a throw-in, like super hard throw-in.
But they did the same thing with the previous one. They did the same thing in the live-action movie too. They just pulled characters from different movies and threw them in there basically just to kill them off. Stryker didn't need to be there, but again, they just needed somebody for the good guys to kill off.
We needed that sweet fucking head rip, dude.
Yeah, you need a good guy to die, and obviously it was going to be Kung Lao. You need somebody else too.
Yeah, Kung Lao. It's so sad, man. Kung Lao just gets always fucked.
Was Cabal in the fucking first one?
No.
Damn,
I don't
he hasn't been in
believe
either of these.
Like I said, maybe they will go third. There's a lot of characters they didn't necessarily bring in. Maybe he was mentioned, and I'm forgetting.
Yeah,
like Cabal. I know he was mentioned in Annihilation.
Mm-hmm.
That was just like a quick yep, he's dead. I think it was
he and Stryker were both mentioned in the same sentence.
Yep. Yeah, they're dead. Okay, cool. They mentioned that. Keep moving. Okay, yeah, like you guys said, dude. I feel like this movie, for me, it was really good. Started out great, kept building up, and then I didn't get the big drop at the end of the roller coaster. It was it fell a little flat.
Mm-hmm.
It was different, and I'm not attacking it because it was different. It just, like Brody said, it felt rushed. Just a lot of extra shit thrown in the last 10 minutes for no reason, and could have definitely been sussed out a lot farther.
Yeah.
So I feel like I just feel like this one doesn't really give you the sizz that you're looking for. But
it was an enjoyable movie, but
as Mortal Kombat fans, I feel like we're also used to that. I feel like for some reason or another, there's always just something stupid or shitty about every Mortal Kombat movie that we get. Like most of it's good, and then some of it's weak. But,
yes.
All right. So out of 5 Kamidogus, what are we going to rate this bitch?
Ooh, might start with you, Chad.
I'll give it a 3.5. I did enjoy it, but I didn't love it either.
That's fair. Mr. Kane.
I will give it a 3.2.
3.2 seems very fair. And I think I'm going to go with the Chad Daddy of the 3.5 because I feel like it was a little bit better than it's one I picked up, and it's not one that I regretted picking up.
Yeah.
So I'll say that. So, all right. So let's see what we got. And that gives it a 3.4. So MK Legends Battle of the Realms 2021 gets a 3.4 from Fatality. All right. All righty, gentlemen. So now we're done with the movie. So on to a new little section of this show if we keep it going. And I call it the Rumor Mill. So we're going to talk what Pete actually brought up in the beginning of the episode. We're going to talk about the future of NetherRealm Studios and what the rumors are on the internet. So biggest one, one of the biggest ones is no more potential injustice. I see conflicting things. I see most saying they're skipping Injustice 3 and they're going straight to MK12. And then I see a few things still saying Injustice 3 is still on the way coming.
Yeah, because apparently
after the fact or not.
I don't know, because I've read that NetherRealm copyrighted the title Injustice Gods Will Fall.
Like I said, I'm not saying they won't do it, but maybe they're...
So I've also read that they're losing the rights to use the DC characters, so I'm not sure which is more accurate.
Right, because Warner Brothers, if I'm not mistaken, NetherRealm, or was it NetherRealm, or was it Warner Brothers? Warner Brothers Studios got picked up by another company. So that leads into the whole idea of there's actually another rumor, and I'll bring it right now, is they might be working on a Marvel game. So that being said, they might be doing a Marvel fighting game. I don't know how true that is.
I don't know if I want to put any truth to that, because just within the last 2 weeks, they've also been rumored that Marvel is in talks with Capcom again.
Right. which
So I don't know.
Which is weird because it was the Capcom had a thing with Disney, and so that's why Marvel was losing out. And I can't remember what the lawsuit bullshit there was, but I think it was something to do with poor sales on the last Marvel versus Capcom. I honestly do. I think that's why they were like shopping, I would say. But with the Warner Brothers licensing as well, like I think that's where it's leading to. Like, okay, we're just going to work on MK right now, and we'll still do Injustice 3, but maybe just instead of just going every other, they'll just skip the beat. You know what I mean? Switch it up or whatever. Unfortunately, we haven't found anything like 100% on either one. I haven't seen anything like actually announced from NetherRealm Studios yet. So,
and I'm kind of back and forth on the whole NetherRealm Marvel fighting game because, I mean, Injustice is they're fun games. I love them.
Oh, absolutely. We talked about this, I think, a little bit, but
yeah, and I just don't know because NetherRealm, with Mortal Kombat and the DC universe, those are very, very dark. They're a lot darker than what you'd expect from Marvel. I mean, if they did Marvel,
correct.
I would almost want to see more characters like Ghost Rider, Morbius, more of the horror type characters.
They could go that route. You know what I mean? That's easily, dude. Like,
the
first and
anti-hero.
foremost, there's no fucking way that if NetherRealm Studios does a Marvel game, that they're not having Ghost Rider in there. That's fucking Scorpion for them. You know what I mean? That's a instantaneous, like, oh, dude, it's a guy with a skull on fire with chains. Perfect. Like, I don't know. I kind of hope they do it. I feel like they have the humor for it because sometimes in Mortal Kombat shit, we get a lot of humorous shit. But they would definitely need to be directed, I feel. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they can get like free range like they would with Injustice. Like, they'd have to prove themselves like they did with the first one.
Yeah.
Like, Warner Brothers was like, okay. And then with the second one, they're like, yeah, sure, go ahead. It was great. So, I would just love to see how their Spider-Man fight, dude. I feel like that's the most like interesting I would want to play as. Because like he's awesome in Marvel vs. Capcom's, but
I really hope that if they do, they keep MODOK the fuck out of the game. I don't understand people's obsession with the character of MODOK. He's always been kind of a joke character, but they just love throwing him into things, and he's kind of overused. It's.
Have you seen the new sitcom with MODOK?
No, God, no.
It's actually kind of funny, dude. I don't watch it all the time, but I watched it a little bit.
If they were to do a Marvel and Mortal Kombat crossover, I would love to see him just throw, the anti-heroes and then the anti-hero villain. So you leave out Iron Man and all them, the good guys, but you have like Venom and Carnage, Ghost Rider, who's Ghost Rider's fucking like enemy.
Punisher,
so
you could easily do.
The Punisher, just and then that would be Jigsaw. So just have the anti-heroes and the villains to the anti-heroes.
I would love to see Doctor Strange in it.
Doctor Strange would be sweet. You know who would actually fight or fit well though from the Marvel universe for kind of Mortal Kombat, or maybe would be Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
Like, he's a fucking ruthless motherfucker.
Hey, we had Swamp Thing in Injustice. Why not Man Thing?
Right, you could easily do Man Thing.
There you go.
Dude, like Morbius would be sweet.
I would love to see more of the
Blade.
I would love to see more of the lower tier characters. Blade would be great for it.
Oh, dude, right? Like, especially if he actually had to do a bite move to like make himself like give himself like a chunk of health back or some bullshit. Like, dude, it'd be fucking sweet.
But have it as Wesley Snipes.
Deadpool.
Oh,
Deadpool would be great for this game. Deadpool would be a perfect fit for another game.
Johnny Cage up against Deadpool.
Oh my god.
Imagine the banter.
Right? That'd be amazing. So, like, all right, let's just say the rumors are true. MK12 is on the rise. Or that's the next one we're going to get from NetherRealm Studios, which is fine by me because obviously, fuck, man, this is called Fatality. We love Mortal Kombat. Like, that's why we're fucking talking about this shit. But after the whole Fire God saga and everything like that, because I know we've talked about it on prior episode, where do you think we're going to go with this? Like, where potentially could we go? And who would you like to see in it?
Well, the the way 11 ended basically started with the rebooting of the timeline. So redo the first one.
Like straight go back MK. See, okay. I'll meet you there, but I almost want to go back even farther. I want to go back to the original tournament with the original Kung Lao.
Yep.
I think that would be cool. So essentially it'd be the Conquest Kung Lao that we're talking about here. And maybe go that era of MK and go super old school on it. So then you could just introduce like almost a whole new lineage of fighters. But then you could have like Johnny Cage's like great grandfather, like which like Fujin could be there because Fujin mentions him before.
That could be really cool. You got like a really young, inexperienced Shang Tsung.
Yes.
Right. Like he'd be much younger. He would have his MK3 look a little bit more. I feel like almost kind of like fucking the show there. I don't know. I think
essentially a prequel.
Yeah, I think it would be cool because then like you could actually make Kung Lao the Liu Kang of that particular Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Where he wins the tournament. And then maybe you have it changed, like
a young Raiden.
He doesn't end up getting killed, so like they start winning tournaments and they try to like do so, you know what I mean? Like they do some other shit. But then it's interesting because then you could have like characters from Conquest in it if you really wanted to. Just saying. And then actually make them like official MK people. I don't know, just thought. But I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Like, Brody, like Chad said he wanted to go restart. Like, do you want to see a restart of like what we've seen before? Do you want to see something completely different? I mean,
I'd kind of like to see like it go like a bit of a like, so how can I put it? Like I said, a prequel in a sense, like a little bit what goes on before we get these characters with like Liu Kang. Maybe like just I don't know. It might not make too much sense, but like get like a young Raiden in there and how he came to be like this person, and then like slowly build all that in to the very first Mortal Kombat. So then it sort of repeats, but we get all that prequel in a sense.
Nice.
It'd be interesting. Like, I mean, they can go either fucking way now, but with what they've done, but that's what I would like to see. A bit more of like what went on before all this stuff with Liu Kang. And
well, I mean, like maybe, I mean, if Liu Kang is the god of all time at this point, I mean, like, does he make it to where like Raiden doesn't have to, like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe we'll see it from a viewpoint of like Raiden being the first person of the game, more like, you know what I mean? Like where Liu Kang was the main hero or whatever. I don't know. Just, I couldn't see, like, I mean, I'm assuming there's probably rules to being the god of like some shit's just got to happen that you got to allow, you know what I mean? Like bad shit.
Yeah.
But like, I would assume he would try in his best to protect his friends, you know what I mean? Like at all costs, and like not have them deal with shit in their new timeline. I don't know. I mean, unless they go with the Shang Tsung ending of the DLC, which would be, I mean, it's possible. And then that would just be a whole world of fuckery at that point. But
it could go either way.
I feel like if you're gonna do reset, like give us all the characters we've had, like give us a full Armageddon at this point again.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the characters from MK9, X, and 11, dude. Just put them all in there. Maybe not go so heavy on the guest characters. I'm not saying they're a bad thing, but
John Rambo.
Rambo is awesome, but he just doesn't need to fucking be there, dude, at all. Like, there's so many other MK characters I'd much rather have had. Like, I want Rieko, dude. We haven't had him since fucking MK. Well, he was an Armageddon, but he was a shit version of that. So really, I consider that but I don't know. I mean, other than that, is there any other thoughts or rumors that you guys want to hit on before we close this bitch out?
Now, I did hear somewhere that instead of making an actual sequel to the movie, the 2021 movie, they're talking about maybe considering turning it into a TV series.
Really?
That was just rumor. Now, I
Interesting.
did see an interview with, well, not an interview, an article with Simon McQuaid. Well, it was an interview, sorry. And he basically stated after the release of the first film, he goes, I'm actually talking about where the story's going to follow from here. Like the kills, the characters, and yeah, elaborate a little bit more on the ending than what we got in the first film. So that was prior to the TV series. That was him talking about the film, but obviously he's stretched it out into the fucking universe now, and they're talking about TV series, which would probably make more sense. I would definitely prefer a TV series.
I almost would too, because if you do it something where it's like lined up with like HBO or whatever, where you can have a darker version of the series,
Yeah.
I think it would work well.
Well, now we've had the prequel. I kind of feel like the movie we got was a prequel to the actual fight that we should get. So imagine how much they could elaborate now when they go to fight on the fucking island. So,
and if they did with a series, which would be dope, you don't have to have what's his name essentially be the main character of each episode.
Yeah.
That's the greatest thing about series. That's one of the best thing about some series is when they actually give a side character a full episode or two, especially if you really enjoy that side character. Like Supernatural, dude, I always love the episodes when they was like Bobby centric. Like that was my jam. Like you know what I mean? It was just like, fuck yeah, dude, I love Bobby.
Okay, think of HBO Max is giving an entire series to a side character with fucking Peacemaker. So this could easily
fucking true. That's very true. I mean, it's Cena, and he was selling that character hard. So,
he was so good in that.
I've yet to. Unfortunately, I have not seen it yet.
You'll like it. You'll like it.
I'm sure I will. I'm sad because like I went to go watch it, and it was literally like the day after it got pulled. I was like, "Fuck! I waited too long."
It'll be back in probably a month or so.
I think so. And Black Widow, I think, is up on Disney this month too. So, to fucking give that a check.
Yeah, I gotta watch that too.
So other than that, I will say the last, well, it's not necessarily a rumor mill, it's actually happening, but we do have a new another animated film dropping out from the NetherRealm Studio pocket, and that'll be Injustice God Among Us animated feature, which drops, what did I say, October 19th, I believe?
Yeah, it's just a little over 2 weeks away.
Yes, October 19th. So I'm personally very excited for that. I love the fucking Injustice storyline. The comics were fucking great.
Dude, the comics were the best thing that DC was putting out at that time.
They were awesome, dude. It was like it was a
amazing.
Great story arc. And for anybody that doesn't know, go back and check out our Injustice episode. We definitely dabble into that a little bit more, but the comics were all prequel to Injustice, which was
I never gave two shits about Harley Quinn until I read the Injustice comics.
I mean, there was a meme.
I liked her, but they really fleshed out her character through that whole series.
Yes, I feel like it was weird because like Harley hit a moment. Like I feel like when they first introduced her, especially in the animated series, like 90s, and that's what I'm personally going off of. Like she was an awesome side character. She was great. Not tons of deep story, but she added enough there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But then when like she got con famous, I'll say. Hardcore early to like 2010s to 2015 when like every motherfucker had to be Harley Quinn. Like I hated that character, but now I feel they've really sussed her out. And I mean, that was the Injustice was a little bit before that because you're talking what 2007 I think was Injustice 1. So no, I'm sorry, that was fucking 2013. Holy shit,
yeah.
That was late. Oh, I'm way off. I was like, MK9 was 2011, so yeah, that'd be 2013 for Injustice. But it's I'm excited to see it. I haven't watched the trailer yet. I wanted to, but I was like, I feel like Chad didn't want to spoil it. I feel like I just want to get the movie and watch it. So yeah, hopefully we will be back to talk about that motherfucker.
There is another little bit of interesting Mortal Kombat news. Did you? And I'm not sure. It's not really anything new, but for some weird reason, the October selection for PlayStation Plus games was released this past week, and they will be available, I think, this coming Wednesday. And
Okay.
Mortal Kombat 10 is one of them.
Oh, nice, dude. MKX is.
I mean, it's a great game.
That's great.
But I'm not sure why they're including such an old game for PlayStation
Right,
Plus.
dude. That's like 2015.
Yeah, that's a lot older than they usually go for this. And
Now,
a lot of people are pissed about it.
To be fair, I feel, my personal opinion, I still feel X was better than 11.
Oh yeah.
I really enjoy 11. Like, I fucking own it on 2 different consoles. But I still felt like X was just, it's that run, dude. I missed the run. That was they took that shit away and I was just lost. But I want them to still import Injustice 2 to the Switch, though, man. Like, I really wish they would do that. I don't know why they don't. I feel like there'd be sales in the pocket. Because it's like
money to be made.
Right. Like, that runs less. I mean, MK11 runs harder than Injustice 2, and the MK11 on the Switch. So fucking give us MK2 or give us Injustice 2, the Legendary Edition, with all the DLC and shit. It'd be fucking awesome. I'd buy it.
I love the Ninja Turtles in that, by the way.
Dude, who did I think it was actually Pete, if I'm thinking about it. Pete fucking hated that the Turtles were in there, and I was like straight up like raged about it, dude. And it was great. I was like, why did you hate? He's like, because they're fucking like, he's like, you got, and he had a fair point. DC has an almost infinite roster of people you could choose from, so you don't need the Turtles in there. But at the same time, then I'd be like, you don't need any of the Mortal Kombat characters. You don't need any, like, you don't need Hellboy. You don't need, you know what I mean? Like,
but they were added mostly because that was right around the time the Ninja Turtles Batman crossover came out in the comics.
And that animated movie is fucking awesome. I don't know if you guys seen that one.
I still haven't seen it.
No, it's it was pretty good. The comics were great too. I think, was that a 4-part series, if I'm not mistaken?
I think 4 or 6. I don't really remember. And they've done a couple different ones. They even went so far as to do a crossover with the animated versions of the characters.
I have the movie Turtles Forever.
No. In the comics, they did a like the animated version with Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, they did. So I got a Ghostbusters series that they did that, where the comic Ghostbusters that were actually like the movie Ghostbusters met up with the real Ghostbusters, like the cartoon versions. And
the Ghostbusters have also crossed over with the Ninja Turtles.
I also have those 4-part series too.
Those were actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite panels in that is when Leo is just sitting back with Winston as they're watching like everybody else just kind of be like their own ridiculous selves, and he's just like, "Huh, so you're the chill leader?" And he's like, "Nope, just an ex-Marine." Just like, that's all. Fucking A, dude.
Thank you, Mr. Joday. Thank you, kind sir.
It does look quite scrumptious. Just want to twirl your fingers in there.
Thank you guys.
That's right. So look forward to our hopefully next episode. Injustice comes out on the 19th. I don't want to promise it the week right after, but give us a week or two after the fact, and if Chad Daddy wants to join us again, we can do another fucking episode. And
I will try, but I can't guarantee anything because I know that's right around the time we're hoping to be moving into the new house.
Oh no, you're fair, dude.
And I don't even know exactly when we will have internet at the house. So there might be 1 or 2 Gormore episodes I missed too. I'll let you guys know.
Chad. Fuck, Chad.
It's out of my hands. It's all whenever Comcast can show up to hook stuff up.
Okay.
It's all good, mate. It's all good.
Fair enough. I think when we moved in, like the first day, like my wife was like 3 days ahead. She's like, I'm setting the date, so they're there the day we move in. I was like, that's a lot of shit going on at once. She's like, I don't care. I don't not want internet. I'm like, fair enough. Okay.
I know. I know the kids will be pissed if they can't play their Switches online or anything. So it's the internet is all in Steph's name. She has to take care of that.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly when, but we'll get that set up. We may even just switch over and just do cable through the whole house instead of just cable internet and satellite. I don't know what the plan is yet. Yeah,
Fair enough.
we've got more important things to worry about because we've got so much other stuff to install in the house first.
Right. Oh yeah, dude, I get it, man. Adult responsibilities on the Max.
Yeah.
But no, definitely look out for that coming up. I would say within the next couple of weeks. That should be fun. Who knows, man? Being that it's a DC film, like straight up DC film, maybe even Boss Man will want to hop on there if he watches it. So
He may.
Ooh.
never know. See if he's
If I can't make it, I'll do some kind of video.
Hell yeah, dude, that'd be great. I mean, I'll gladly
Snip
take
fucking
that.
skip.
Yeah, snip,
right.
fucking snip.
Maybe I'll get one. Maybe I can get one from Pete next time too, man. I always enjoy his fucking rants.
Oh, Pistol Pete.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Pistol Pete.
You haven't heard one of his rants in a good minute, dude.
Oh, fucking hell. Those zoom ups. I get motion sickness, but at the same time, it's leveled with laughter. I love it.
It's fucking.
It's like, whoa.
I think one of my favorite ones is what the hell was he bitching about, dude? Oh, it was the clashes, dude, in Injustice. When he's like, "Oh, I can win a fucking argument and I lose my whole fucking like." Oh my god, dude,
That was hilarious.
Dying.
That was hilarious.
Fucking argument, dude. Oh shit. Well, other than that, gentlemen, I think that is about it. So I think it's time to call this bad boy.
Excellent.
So I'm your Fluffmaster Supreme, Big Johnny D, saying adios, everybody.
This is your doppelganger Kanga Banger all the way from down under saying, I'll catch you next time, motherfuckers.
And this is your special guest, the Chad Daddy from Gore and More, saying, I'll see you motherfuckers on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.